Hello students, in our previous video we learned that how to create a table and set the record and different constant on the table creation. Here I am having one table student, okay, and first display the structure of a student, okay. And this structure you can see that CT, that's unique, okay. In the previous video that unique constant was left. So what is the use of this unique constant? In the create command you can give that your field name, data type, then unique. If you want to accept a unique value in this column, okay, like here, that's I defined CT as a unique. Now select a star from student. Now this is the record, okay. I'm already having that Indore, Devas, Bhopal. I'm inserting a new insert into student, new record, values, then 106, comma, Raj, comma, city name Ujjain, marks 45, comma 25, comma 25. I'm giving this, okay. Sorry, I forgot to put the comma here, okay. Yeah, that's the proper message. Duplicate entry Ujjain, okay. Why? Because that Ujjain already exists in this column, so your system will not accept this duplicate value. Why? Because at the time of creating a table you define here unique constant, okay. So with the help of unique constant you can't give a duplicate value in a column. So here I am changing the city name, okay. So this value is accepted here. We can go on the select command, that's the record, okay. So with the help of unique constant you can't accept a duplicate value in a column. Now the next we will going on to practice of some functions, okay, string functions you can see. So what is a function? That you already learned in the 11th class. A function is a special type of predefined command or set that perform some operation on the bunch of record and return a single value, okay. Like here we can go on concat. First our command is concat, select concat, concat, then I want to merge that s name with city, okay, and from a student, okay. So press enter. Look here, that merge these two columns and generate a single column, okay. Concat sname and cd. Here heading is given whatever the command is given in the select query. If you want to change the column heading, then you can give here as I'm giving column name my column, okay. Then press enter. See here that column heading is changed, okay. Okay, if you want some space in this, then you can go on select s name, comma, I want one character space, then this and comma. Now look here, Jai Verma, then a space, then Uche. Okay, here. Now, here, look here. Raj. After Raj, that's so much space. Why? Because at the time of creating a tree, inserting a record, yes, here, that we give 2 character space extra in the Raj. Okay, so that's why it's come here. Okay, now the next command, we can go on the length. Okay, to find out the length of a string. How to find out? So for that purpose we can take a length command, select s name from a student. Okay. Then it's written the length. How many characters in this? What's the length including space? Okay. Here Verma. In the Verma, these are the characters with 1 space. That's why it's giving 9. Here in the Raj, that's giving 5. You just remember this. Raj is giving 5. Okay. If you want to display s name also, then give s name comma length. Yeah, that's why it's giving 5 for Raj, because at the time of insert command we gave 2 character space extra. Okay. Now in the s name, capital S small, both the characters are coming. I want to display student name in the lowercase only. Then select s name, okay, with the function lower, or you can use lcas from a student. So it display in the lower lid characters. Okay, and if you want to go on the upper characters, then what's the command? Upper or ucase. Okay, we can write this query with upper or ucase, then all characters comes in the uppercase. Okay, now the next command is substr. Select substr, then in which column we want s name, and start from a third position, or we can say that yes, second position, and for 4 character from student. Okay, and this is our output. Okay, then we start from the second position, that a. Okay, from this it count 4 characters including space. Okay, so ay, then space and b, that's the 4 character it display here. In the Ajay that start from the j, so jay and then a space, the 4th character. Okay, so it display the part of a string. If suppose I give here -2, suppose, okay, comma 4. Now look here, what's the output? MA, okay, this is the output. Why? Because this is our last string. From that -2 means M, and from that it retrieve 4 characters, so its last 2 characters it will return. In the last record after Raj we gave 2 character space, so that blank space is display here. If I will increase this -4, to 2. Okay, before that it's better to display record here first, then repeat -4 and 2. Okay, that's, now look, that's -4. -4, it will go on E of the Verma. E, and how many characters will retrieve? 2. Then ER, then ER. Here also ER. Here AR, Sharma, AR. Okay, and the Priya, it will go on the -4, that RI. Okay, in the Raj, 2 character space extra. Okay, so 2 character blank space and 2 character AJ, that's the 4th position, so it will return AJ. Okay, so in this format you can use substr. Now the next is trim functions, rtrim, ltrim and trim function. Okay, these 3 we can use to remove the blank spaces. Like here in the Raj we gave 2 blank spaces. Okay, so we can use ltrim, rtrim and trim function. Select ltrim. Okay, ltrim, then single quote, give 1 2 blank space and I am giving Vishal, and 1 2 blank space, then this close and semicolon, enter. Okay, so it displays Vishal. It's removed the blank spaces given before Vishal. If I will remove this function, okay, then what will happen? Okay, find out what will happen if I will give this. Yeah, the blank space appears in front of the Vishal. Why? Because in the starting I gave 2 character space, in the last also, so it's come in the last also, but at this time it will not display. Here I am using one select length. Okay, you know that to count the length of a string we can use length function. Length, inside the bracket again to single quote, 2 character space, then Vishal, 2 character space, single quote close, this. Now see here, what's the length? Okay, 10 character. Why? Because 4 character is the blank space, first 2 and last 2, and 6 character here, so total length is 10. If I will use this length function inside the ltrim, okay, means after ltrim we count length. Okay, this is the nesting of function ltrim. This, so what will the output? 8. Why? Because from the left side it's remove the blank space and count your Vishal and 2 character space. Okay, total 8. If in the last I am giving 1 more space, okay, in the starting 2 character space, in the last 3 character space, now enter, so 9 character. Okay, 2 character it's removed from the left side and count the rest of the string. On the place of ltrim, if I will use rtrim, okay, just remember that in the starting there are 2 characters and in the last 3 characters. I am using rtrim. Okay, now it's display 8. Why? Because it's remove the blank spaces given in the end of the string, right side. Got it? And on the place of this rtrim, If I will use only trim, so what will the output? It's written the original length, that's a 6. It will remove your blank spaces given in the starting and the ending of the string and return original length. If I am using here Sharma, okay, so what will this number? That's 13. Okay, 6 and 6. 6 plus 6, 12, and plus 1, that's blank space, 13. Then output is 13. Okay, same thing we can use for the student table also. Select star from student. Okay, you know that the Raj. Okay, so I am using length select as name from student. So the length of Raj is 5, and if I will use here trim, so the length is 3. Okay, now the next function is in str. Okay, that function search a second string into the first string, like here in the name I want to find out HA. Select in str then s name, and the searching character is I want HA from student. So it will check out that HA is exist or not. If yes, then on which position. So this on the first record not found, second record not found, on the third record it's found at the third position, and fourth record found is the on the fourth position. Now check here on the third record HA Rohan on the third position, and in the Radha that's HA. Okay, so with the help of in str we can find out a second string into the first. I hope you all know all these functions are clear. If you have any doubt, then you can call me. Okay, in the next class we will continue our next functions. Okay, and do practice on the system, that's our compulsory. Okay.